Hi guys, welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you 22 useful websites, extensions, and apps for 2022. I will be starting off with those apps and websites that are available for everyone. So the first one is a website called PrePostSEO. I usually use this website to paraphrase my sentences, but I seldomly use this website because I usually use Grammarly Premium to improve my essays coherency and delivery. I found this website through TikTok, so I guess you can give it a try. The second one is a website called Library Genesis. This is also a website that I found through TikTok, and basically this website allows you to download any textbooks that are required for your modules. So this is an example that I have provided. The third one is a website and an app called WolframAlpha. However, I didn't know this website existed back in my junior college days, so actually it would have been a great help to do my math equations. Now, there are other features in the website such as finding out the chemical formula and structural formula and even nutritional information of certain foods. So I found that quite interesting and y'all can check it out. The next app that I would like to share with you guys is this app called BrainScape. This is the best app that I have discovered in 2021 and it works similar to Quizlet and Anki. So BrainScape have a customizable option where you can use progressive or random mix, and there are numbers 1 to 5 where 1 means you are not really clear about the question and it would be more recurrent, while 5 means you're very clear and it will come less frequent. And if you like me to do a video on how to practice recalling method, you can comment down below. This extension is called Video Speed Controller, and it's an extension that I use to skip ads, even though I know there's such a thing called ad blockers. But I guess I prefer using this Video Speed Controller as you can customize how fast or slow you want the video to be. So I guess it's helpful also to slow down your lecture videos and at the same time speed up if you are familiar with the topics. The next website is called Sendy or SendAnywhere. So basically this is the app that I normally use to send high quality videos or photos to various devices. So I usually use this for video editing. So the next website that I wished I knew back in my secondary school days was this website called Circuit Construction Kit. So back then I used to struggle a lot in physics and it was really hard for me to visualize what's the voltage and the current of circuits. So I believe that this website will be useful for most of y'all if you all are having any difficulty visualizing circuits and the topics on electricity. The last website that I would like to share with you is actually this website called Sezia. I hope that I'm pronouncing it right. So I guess this is a good to know website because some individuals are affected with certain skin diseases associated with melasezia. So this website actually helps those who want to find out the right skincare product for their skin problem. So in the next segment, it will be websites and extensions for NUS students. So this website called VMock was very useful for me to do my resume, and I really learned a lot from the CFG 1002 module. So I really recommend you all to take this module if you can, and it's only 2 MC and it only lasts for 6 weeks, so it's actually quite manageable. So I believe that most of the NUS students would have known this website called NUSMods by now. I'm just putting out in this video so that incoming undergraduates will know that this is the website that we usually use to plan our timetable for the upcoming semesters. Canva is also a really popular website that most of us use, but NUS students can actually access most premium features when they use their NUS emails. It's also the same for Adobe Creative Cloud. So most apps are accessible to NUS students for free. However, I'm not really sure on how to access it for free because I only used the Premiere Pro for video editing for 1 month. The last segment is websites and apps for science and pharmacy students. However, I believe that these apps and websites are actually useful for the public as well. So do continue watching the video. So this is a HSA website where anyone can use this website to find out if certain medications can be bought directly at the retail pharmacy, for example Guardian and Watson's, without the need of the prescription for the doctors. The next is also a HSA website, but this website shows the reclassification of medications. So for example, drug A used to be a pharmacy only medication, which means that it can only be bought from a pharmacist. But now this drug A can be bought without the need of the pharmacist, so that means it can actually be bought from the shelves now. This is also another HSA website and this is accessible to everyone. So you can just type in your medication or brand name, and most of them will actually have this thing called patient information leaflet, which explains, for example, the dose to be taken, how many times to be taken, and etc. The next website is called Singapore Drugs Database. So it's also similar to HSA Infosearch. So MediView is another website that have this visual representation of the medications. So there could be various medications with the same names. For example, esomeprazole and omeprazole. So in order to differentiate them, it's important to see some visual differences as well. So the next website is a very useful website called UpToDate. So there are countless medications in this clinical database. And furthermore, there's also another feature called drug interactions. Basically, you can add a few medications and find out if there's any drug-drug interactions. The next website is called IBM Micromedex. It's also similar to UpToDate, but it has more features such as drug food, drug tobacco, drug ethanol, and drug lactation interactions. It also has the risk categories. The next website is called MIMS, and it is accessible to everyone. So you can search the drug that you are interested in, and you can either read the concise prescribing info or full prescribing info. There's also another feature called pill identifier. So let's say if you do not know what's the name of a medication that someone is taking, you can find it out by choosing some options such as the color, shape, and form of the medication. The next two websites are specifically useful for students who actually need to find out more chemical data for research in terms of a particular drug or a particular protein. So you can actually check these websites out. So the last website that I'll be sharing with you is this journal website called Clinical Key. So you can actually find your articles here for research purposes and also for your projects as well. So these are my 22 useful websites, extensions, and apps for 2022. I hope you guys can use these websites, and I hope it will be useful for y'all. And I hope that 2022 will be a great year for everyone. And till then, I'll see you in another video. Bye!